This poor charging station has been in use for so long. Oh boy, it's trying to start up its shields, but I'm sucking all of the power out of it with this tech. Okay, we're fully charged. This tech, by the way, is a beast. I mean, it's taken me through, I suppose, the middle late game, all the way. It's going to go to the end game. I mean, I could realistically drive this thing until I'm, you know, tired of the game. It's strong enough to handle anything that the game can throw at us, in the campaign mode anyway. But there is one way we can do this better. Some techs that have a bit more of an advantage. Now, we've maxed out, well, we've maxed out the important corps that we need to buy stuff from. We have the buy port, or the thing where we can buy whatever we want from this corporation. We just haven't yet maxed out the license. It really, I don't think it matters that much, because we can buy everything that we need from them anyway. So it's really not, it doesn't, the fact it's not maxed out, I think that was just the fact that goes to 5 is just to push out, like, you can still get experience kind of thing. But we've maxed out all the corps, the geotech being our yellow blocks, the speedy boys being, well, the missile launchers in the middle of my craft. There you can kind of see the little, these guys here. Yeah, they're gonna have, they have good, like, late game missile launchers, but we probably won't be using those. Blackhawk, or whatever the hell the military is, the wheels on this thing, the weapons on this thing are both that. And future tech. Now, we haven't really gone into future tech yet. We kind of looked at it last time. We kind of looked at it. But they have another mission for us. First things first, though, let's go take care of Sergeant Smash over here and actually turn down my audio, which I don't know why that was still on. There we go. Let's go see what Sergeant Smash wants us to do. He often wants the most silly, mundane stuff, the easiest things ever. Hold on, we'll see what he wants. He probably wants us to destroy those 2 enemies over there. Proceed with caution, soldiers. Soldier, these tangles ain't messing around. Notably using Tech 1 guns, and, yeah, about that. You guys ain't gonna touch this thing. I mean, this is... Sergeant Smash is hilarious with how easy his missions are. I mean, if this was like an early game thing, it would be maybe a little bit of a problem, but that took 1 shield bar down. So, that's no problem. Let's see what we get out of the crate, just real quick. I mean, some of the stuff is worth some money. Let's just see. What is that? Just a... Oh, it's a Hawkeye fixed anchor. I don't think I've seen a Hawkeye fixed anchor. That's kind of cool. Yeah, fine. I mean, I'll suck up the items. It really doesn't matter. Okay, now let's go take a look at a future tech mission here. If I'm going the right direction, which I'm not, over yonder way. It's a We Got Hostiles mission, just a basic kill the bad guys mission from future tech. These will be the white crafts, though. Now, I have had a few lucky encounters with these guys where they kind of backed into me and I was able to destroy the cockpit of them without destroying too many blocks. These are going to be ants, though. I kind of expected that. Just hovercrafts. Yeah, this is why we have turrets on the back of our craft. Because these guys tend to be pretty tricky with how they fly, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that shit. And also the missile launchers help too. They kind of take off the hover pads and reduce their mobility enough to where, you know, we don't have to worry about it. Because our machine guns can't hit when they're strafing like that. Only the rockets can. Rockets are OP. Yeah, those guys, meh. Yeah, meh. Didn't drop anything seriously good. Let's see what we get out of this thing. Now these things here, these look impressive. They're just part of like a bubble thing that you can make, like a bubble base. Yeah, it's really fucking weird. I don't know. I don't know how much I buy into that crap. It's a limited usefulness, if you ask me. You can make it's like a sky UFO thing that you can build. We may get onto that later. We may see one of those missions that has us capture one of those later. But you'll notice my current mission now is the anti-gravity racetrack. There's one last type of tech that we've seen. Now, we've seen regular driving techs, we've seen flying techs, aka aeroplanes, propeller things that use lift to fly. We've seen the hovercrafts that use the little hover pads to fly around. Now, there's also a fourth kind being the anti-gravity techs, and they're kind of finicky is probably the way to say it. They're a little odd. How far away is this this thing here? 2.9 kilometers in my butthole. We're not driving that far. Oh my god. That ain't gonna happen. We're flying that bitch. See ya. Should I leave my charging base down there? Probably not. Probably should just suck up my charging base. Can I do that? There we go. Yep, we'll just suck up my charging base. We'll move shop over here. That's just fine with me. You'll notice we're very close to the tier 3 of the future tech license. This should ideally get us that. Mind that we have to go fill another bar entirely until we get the buy station where we can buy whatever we want, so it's not like we get everything right now. This will just be the display of their latest tech, I suppose. Their very last tier. Perfect flying job. Right-click the terminal to purchase a suitable flying vehicle. 100K for a suitable flying vehicle. Well, good thing I have 300K. Jesus, when did I get that much? Yes, please give me that business. Let's see what this little beast looks like. Now, last time that I did this mission in my other playthrough, I didn't snapshot this thing, so I actually haven't had much time to mess with this. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fancy? So we have forwards, backwards. Oh boy, it's kind of a mess, actually. It's kind of floaty. Yeah, this does not control nicely. Hold on, wait. Here, let's just stop. And if I hit forwards and backwards, okay, that's what backwards does. That's holding down. Okay, I'm not sure how much I like that. That's alright. Okay, I don't know what, there doesn't appear to be a forwards direction. I can use down on the keypad to actually lower the altitude. This thing is not easy to fly. What is going on with this thing? Okay. Alright, well, I suppose we try and do the track anyway. Let's go ahead and get rid of my aeroplane there. Don't need that. Can we do anything else with this guy? We cannot. He's just telling us how to fly that. So, there's the anti-gravity track. We can kind of look at this tech a little bit, but the main core component of it is a little, what they call an anti-gravity engine. It's a little 4-block by 4, or 2-block by 2-block piece. This doesn't appear to have a forward. It does have a stabilization computer, as you can see right there. So it should be stabilized, but it's not. It's really not. These are flaps here. These arrest movement in any direction. Well, large movement. You'll see we're kind of floating. That's fine. Oh well, let's try and do this here in a meaningful manner, hopefully. I appear to have found the forward direction, at least. Okay, so this is bad. It kind of turns me. Whenever you're pressing a direction, it'll turn you. Like, it doesn't appear to have, like, a trajectory. Oh, boy. Like, it needs little arrow fins or something. I don't know. It needs something to make it... Okay, well, I'm not doing too bad. It is kind of doing the wibble wobbles. We're getting kind of the oscillation. Oh, boy. Don't break it, please. I haven't snapshotted it yet. Don't want to break it before I... snapshot it. This is terrible. Oh, my God. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Yes. 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 Yeah! Okay, so we got the grade 3 license there. Let's see what they drop off for us. Wow, that was really close to my kind of shitty hovercraft, or kind of shitty anti-grav craft. The controls are just, oh boy, all over the place here. Not a big fan. Down we go. Down, 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 down. Let's see what they kick out for us. Anything useful. So we get these medium hover flippers. We may use those in a second here. It's hard to say. What's this? It's something I haven't seen before. Can you please stop moving? Please stop moving, anti-grav. A 0-point energy gun. What? Sticky energy projectile that just sticks to a target and explodes, I imagine. Alright, well, we'll suck all this crap up, and we'll go set up base near one of these trading stations here. Boy, does this thing not fly nice. I mean, I think you can tell. I don't think I have to explain it over and over again. This thing is not great for flying. Oh my god, come on now. What is, what's this? It says flying a new trading station, and this should be a trading station, but there is nothing here. Interesting. I don't know what that marker is for, because I don't have any other missions. No, it just says new missions available, so that's something. Also, I'm correcting this thing as we fly, by the way. So, yeah, we gotta find another trading station. There's one out in the middle of the salt flats. I like trading stations in the middle of salt flats. This is the worst designed flying craft I think I've ever had the displeasure of flying. Alright, let's just set her down. Just set her down right there. There you go. Perfect. Let's snapshot it for the sake of... It's a Mark II, apparently. This is it's a Mark II bobblecraft. I will agree with the bobblecraft part. They've gotten that right, that's for darn sure. Let's pop this boy into a base, shall we? Let's see here. Where is my normal cell base? There it is. Okay, well, it helps if you mount that into the ground, pretty please. There's the cell base. Do we want to... So we have our other hovercraft here. This is an actual hovercraft, you know, this a much more capable and easy to fly craft than that thing was, albeit maybe minimalistic. Weaponless? How about that? So let's see what other missions we've got here. Hopefully something decent. Well, an anti-gravity time trial. Fantastic. The mission can't be canceled. I mean, who am I to deny a mission that can't be canceled? Fuck it, why not? Why not? Is it like 13 miles away? 2.7 kilometers, thank you very much. Well, sell that, and hold on, let's see if we can mid-flight swap to my plane. Oh, it puts it on the ground. That's no fun. Oh well. Oh well. We'll fly to this mission over here, which is 18 million miles away. Well, 3 miles away. 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers away. 2 miles maybe. 2.5 miles. I don't know. Kilometer to mile conversion. I'm an American. We do stupid miles and ridiculous 500 5,400 and some odd foot systems. Is that right? 5,400 foot for a mile? I don't know. It's ridiculous, however you split it. This plane, I feel like, is probably horribly inoptimal. Not great. How about that? I feel like we could build a much faster airplane. Actually, now that we have access to some better parts, we might be able to do that now that we can buy all the other parts. That's for another time. I'm really not too concerned about it. Let's load up the Bobblecraft. Can we make this thing better? Well, it doesn't have any power. How do you not have any power? Are you serious right now? The anti-gravity engines, the thing... you can't see it in the middle. The gravity engines require power to work. So because this thing doesn't have any power, it doesn't work. Oh, what do you know about that? How do we solve the power problem? Well, we just bring in the power base, I suppose. Power base, give me a charge, I guess, so we can activate this anti-gravity engine. There we go. Let's just let it charge up. I don't have any, oh wait, no, we can see them in the back there. There's the batteries. I was gonna say, I don't have an indicator on my HUD that tells me the charge state, but we have batteries on there. Oh look, we have left and right on the, we have strafe keys. That's cute. I have to wonder if there's any way we can make this piece of shit Bobblecraft better. Can you guys think of anything that we can use to make this Bobblecraft better? It needs something that stops its turning. Like this is, I just turn it and it just goes. Oh, I guess the air brakes slow it down to a certain amount, but I mean it just goes. This is just going to be an episode of me complaining about the anti-gravity crafts that kind of suck. Are we full charge? Yeah, it looks like the batteries are full charge. Fuck, good enough for me. Take my hand off the mouse so I don't have any kind of camera control. That's cute. Here we go. I gotta do that so I have my vertical controls. Oh, Jesus, we're timed? We're timed? I have a Bobblecraft. Do you think I can fly this thing timed? Should use the airplane. Oh, shit. Should use the airplane. Should use the airplane. Well, we're getting her done. We're getting her done. We're getting there. Okay, well, this is alright. We'll get there in the end, I suppose. There's no way an airplane could have done this. Or at least not my airplane. It's too fast. Maybe a slower airplane could have taken care of it. Or perhaps, well, even a hovercraft. If I had an anti-grav capable hovercraft, it would probably work a lot better. But that would require control blocks, and we're not going to do that, because what's the point? There we go. What are you doing over there? Hey now, easy. Easy, 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 easy. Base. Base, I swear to Christ, defend your fucking self. Base, defend yourself. Fucking... Hold on. Hold on. Can we load the autosave? I hate that base, when you load it in, it's not in defensive mode. We can. Okay. I'm gonna go through that again, but this time with my base in defensive mode, so it's not going to die because some tech decided to land next to it. BRB! Oh my god, somebody check this time. Somebody check this time. I feel like that was way faster than I did it last time. Boom! That had to be way faster than I did it last time. No way it wasn't. Okay, land this piece of crap. Holy Jesus, this thing is terrible. Is that going to give us any useful blocks? Any useful blocks out of that? What is that? What is that? It's a better future. Oh, that's a manufacturing block. No, it's a scrapper. Hey, we were looking for a better future scrapper. Thank you very much. I will most definitely take that. I will also most definitely swap this tech over to something that's not horrid in every single way. Where's my speedy little car? Let's drive around the speedy little car because I like the speedy little car. It's fast. I mean, it's faster than my airplane. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. Wait for this stuff to suck up here. Actually, you know what? I wonder if it is faster for me to drive this than it is for me to take my airplane places. Let's just... I mean, you'll see... Oh, Jesus. Nah, because the terrain is all terrible. It goes about 130, right? What was my airplane doing? Was my airplane doing about 100? I mean, no. It was a speedy little car. I don't think I really played around that much after I built this thing. I just kind of built it and said, yeah, I have a fast car now. That's cool. That's a fun... Jesus, it stops on a dime from 100 miles an hour. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think I actually played around with this at all. Well, that's pretty cool. Huh. Oh, shit. 130, let's see what my plane does, just out of morbid curiosity. We'll get rid of this station because we don't need it anymore. We'll fly over to the next trading station. Get rid of this screen. It's the one out in the salt flats, isn't it? Okay, so the plane does 130. So yeah, it's probably quicker to use the plane. I feel like I could make the plane a lot faster too. This is kind of a... Yeah, this is Baby's second airplane. If you were curious what the name of this craft is or you didn't see it, Baby's second airplane. Because that's exactly what it is. I think it's like revision 5 of my airplanes that I built, so... Ugh. I'm working my landing a little bit. Landings aren't great. Not Not the best at landing these things. Alright, see what we got for missions. Give me that. Destroy enemy army. Okay. Something about scouts, ... Meh. Sergeant Smash wants us for something else. Oh, this is... So, Sergeant Smash every now and again... I think I might have gone over this already, but let's take this army... or this, destroy enemy army mission and that Sergeant Smash mission. Sergeant Smash is probably just gonna come down here and tell me to destroy enemy techs, like he did last time. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Cool. So, I'm gonna swap techs and charge up my other tech. Because I feel like we might have to fight some people in this defend enemy army, defend off enemy army bullshit. Whatever the hell he said he wanted us to do. Oh, and also this is the scrapping base. The selling base. We can sell resources here. It automatically smelts resources, and I can scrap stuff to sell it. All operating at the turbo speed, which by the way I have to set every time that I deploy the station, which is obnoxious to say the least. What was I gonna say? Anyway, oh, we could put the Better Future Scrapper on here. We'll have a better use for that in a moment once I do some of these other missions and hopefully get a certain mission that I want. We'll see. It really doesn't matter, but I would really like to have one certain mission before we start into the other thing that I wanted to do this for the episode. Meh. Let me charge up my car. The priority is on energy management in this system as far as like how it devotes energy from the solar panels. Seems to be kind of weird because it constantly tries to restart the shield generators and the repair bubbles when I'm sitting here charging right when I deploy it. But if I come in here and charge it while it's got the panels up, it doesn't seem like it burns battery charge. Yeah, there's just barely enough panels to charge these batteries and charge me at the same time. The station's batteries, that is. I'm looking at the little blinking blue light down here for the station's battery power. So the bubbles must take like a pulse of energy to get started, and it can't feed that into them when my vehicle's parked here charging. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to try and charge my vehicle while the bubbles are trying to restart. One of those annoying things. I don't know. A curiosity, I suppose. So this enemy army mission, it says destroy the scouts before they set up a landing area for the main army, or they'll be much harder to defeat. We're gonna let them set up the scouting area just to see if it actually brings in more people. The XP on this is 4,600, and you'll notice we need, what is that, 4,100 in order to go to the next level. Well, yeah. So, I mean, this will take us to maxed out of whatever this is. I forget the corp name. Whatever. The first corp that we get, it'll max us out. I don't know if that gets us anything special. We'll find out, I suppose. Once I tool on over there. How far away is it, out of curiosity? Yeah, it's just right over the hill. Just literally right over there. Not the greatest terrain to be fighting a large amount of enemies on, actually. But we'll deal with it, I suppose. Alright, that's probably enough of a charge. Go away. Don't need that anymore. And we'll just look at this real quick one more time. Yeah, not too worried. Oh, we could do a loop-de-loop too. Let's accept the loop-de-loop mission. We'll do that in a second. That sounds fun. Oh, look at that guy. He's just floating. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. Keep floating over there. Actually, we should probably kill him before we start this mission. Or maybe he's part of this mission. Let's back up. Nah, I'm not gonna get him. We're gonna back up. I'm gonna back up. You guys do your thing. Hopefully you can call in more enemies. I'm all about having more enemies. Those aren't necessarily very dangerous enemies on the field right now, so we'll just wait for a moment. Maybe we should get back in the combat radius. Just wait for a moment. We'll let them kind of duke it out a little bit. That poor guy over there's got a little digger on the front of him. He's stuck on the hill. Hey, easy. Okay, so if you go actually start shooting me, I'm gonna kill you. No? They're not gonna set anything up? Okay, there's no time limit or anything, so we're just gonna kill these guys. That's too bad. The enemy looked too confident. There might be more enemies nearby. Oh, okay, so it looks like this might be a staged mission anyway. Works for me. You need to get out of here, buddy. Stop doing that, pretty please. Oh, hey, look. There's some big geotech techs. Geocorp techs. Yeah, you heard me. I know what I said. Jesus. That dude went full splody action. Okay. I was kind of hoping for like a longer wave of attacks, but... Oh, wait, never mind. There's a couple more, like 2 more people here. That's fine. We can deal with the 2 more. That dude had the cab directly in the front of his vehicle. It was a Geocorp cab stuck on a bunch of GEO components. GSO. GSO is the name of that other corporation. The Start Corporation. You see right there, GSO. Perfect. Did that not get... Oh, there's still one guy alive. Still one poor fucker over here. Sitting in the corner. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. You're the last little guy we gotta... Oh, maybe those are the other guys over there. I don't know. This is the one that's targeted. There. We good? I think we're good. That should have Oh, never mind. So there are more coming. I was, okay, so I was kinda right. I just didn't necessarily see which enemies I was supposed to destroy. That's alright. These are all GSO, so no big deal there. GSO being not difficult. Look at my battery power. My battery power is a good indication of my health. Yeah, so if you want to know how healthy I am, just look at my battery power. Oh, look, more techs. More little techs, actually. These are all kind of tiny little guys. Just tiny little guys. Are they supposed to be, like, outflanking me? Are they supposed to be too fast for me to hit? Because, not having any troubles with that. Maybe if I didn't optimize this tech early on, it would be a problem. Like if I was using little guns. But, we're not using little guns right now, so... Oh, every time the screen goes blurry when I bottom out, that's me bottoming out and hitting a battery. The battery is when you hit them. Hey, there we go. Make the screen go blurry because it's like an important block that will literally destroy your craft if you break it. Max out your GSO license. All GSO blocks are now marked as discovered. Special terminal block. We already have all that stuff, so we're good to go there. There's another GSO auto miner. I only have 2 of those that I've gotten from crates so far, so that's pretty cool. That's another little interesting thing, I guess. I don't know. We still have 1 craft to build, so we're not done quite yet. Let me grab this. Let's go do that loop-de-loop, too. There's a, yeah, the Venture Tech, the Speedy Boys want us to do a loop-de-loop, and my little IndyCar deal going on, I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna suck up some of these components. I can scrap them if nothing else. We have to drive by the trading station to get over to this one, so we'll pop by the trading station and see what it has available for missions, and if it's anything that we want. What do you got? Oh, that's nothing fun. Well, hold on, we'll do this. We can... Oh, the pipe slalom, we'll take that. Yeah, why not? Let's go over to loop-de-loop now. Come on, Tech. It's all icy over here, you can do it. Whoa! Whoa! Is that the pipe slalom right there? God, I hope so. It's pretty cool looking. So let's go ahead and pop up. I'm not gonna swap craft because I want this guy to have shields when we come back to it, so I don't have to worry about charging it. So we'll just deploy new tech. We'll pop down our little IndyCar, which is conveniently facing the right direction. Let's see what this little hold on, I can switch over to the correct mission. I think this is the pipe slalom. It is. Good. Let's see what this little... Well, I can't even get on the goddamn ramp. There we go. Now we're... Jesus, get some traction on this thing. Alright. What's the goal here? Slalom through the hoops and the pipe. Hopefully we don't have to do, like, Tony Hawk style shit, because I don't think I'll be able to do that. But fuck it, let's do this. Woo! Drive through the hoops. There's 1, 2... I'm just literally driving straight. 3, 4. I just literally drove straight. I'm gonna build beam catch this. There we go. So we don't break anything when we hit the ground. That was underwhelming. My god. Went a little far there, didn't you? Alright. Look, I'm trying to keep these Indy wheels. I don't want to lose these Indy 500 wheels. Get out of here. You little bitch. You little bitch. We'll come back and get those parts. Oh, haven't even looked at... Oh god. Oh, my front splitter! Now I need that! How else am I supposed to... And my tail... Damn it. My tail spoiler. How else am I supposed to spoil my tail and split my fronts? Come on, buddy. Come on. Get up the hill. You can do it. Alright, look. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, little Indy car. This is embarrassing. Alright, look. We're just gonna drive over here real quick. Just gonna drive over here real quick. Hopefully make it up this hill, because we can do that stuff, right? Yes. Indy car. Indy car. There we go. We're good. We got this, right? We're fine. Hold on. We have boosters on this thing, so we just use the boosters into the ground. That works well. Perfect. Jesus. Alright. Where the hell did my other tech go? It's over there. So, yeah. That's why you put guns on everything, childrens. Because you never know. I suppose I could have equipped this thing with 1 cruise missile, and that literally would have been enough to take care of that guy. Okay. Swap to this guy. I don't think I have the parts to rebuild that thing, so we'll see what happens when I try to build Speedy Little Car again. Just remember that the splitter and the spoiler are gone, guys, okay? The splitter and the spoiler. I should throw an AI cab on this thing, too, and set it to defend. No, actually, that's a bad idea. That's how I got my other craft destroyed. We don't want to do that. Alright, let's see if I can deploy Speedy Little Car. Indeed, I can. Good. Guess I had another front splitter. Convenient, I suppose. Alright. The goal here is to do the loop-de-loop. Obs. The trick with the loop-de-loop is you have to kind of turn a little bit as you drive up it, right? This thing is so fucking fast, though. I don't know if we're gonna have to... Alright. We, almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. You have to turn a little bit. Are those, like, rocks in the way? They are. Here we go. Gotta turn a little bit when you drive through it. There we go. Nailed it. No big deal. I'm just, like, professional NASCAR driver over here. Know exactly what I'm doing. Anything useful in there? New front splitter. I can always use front splitters. Why do you want me to do it again? I finished the mission. You shouldn't still be there. Well, I suppose if it wants us to try with the, with this thing, we can try it with this thing. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna work. Here we go, ready? YOLO! Didn't even make it up to roll it over. Not even enough to roll it. Psst. That's no fun at all. I was hoping I could at least roll the tech. By the way, is there anything better than just soaking up a field of broken techs? I mean, look at that. It's all mine. I'm taking all that. I get to keep it all. Nothing better than sucking up a field where the techs that like all died within the radius of an inventory bubble there. What do they call them? SCUs, that's it. SCUs. Look at that. Super nice. Maybe it feels better for me than it does for you, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty awesome. Also, if you look at my battery meter, almost died on that one. Not pretty. Alright, since I'm out of power and that stupid mission station isn't giving me crap, let's just give a little fly, shall we? Just give a little fly. Actually, let's look at our flight blocks really quick. Just super fast. Look at what kind of flight blocks we have and see if we have anything that makes us a little bit faster. So we do have some Better Future ion drives and thrusters from Better Future. I don't necessarily know if they're better or not. Oh, look, we have a big, huge nose propeller. Look at this thing. That's big. It's like a B-52 propeller right there. Massive little bastard. Massive little bastard. You heard me. Is there anything in here that seems like it might be halfway decent? Let me see a radar block. There it is. Let's throw radar in the front of this thing. Now we can see our ridiculously far away from spawn coordinates. Look at that. 16K in either direction. Nailed it. Perfect landing. It really, really wants me to do this clear out rocks mission. And I think that's 200 rocks that it wants me to clear out. So let's just accept all those and cancel all those and see if we can't kind of cycle the missions. No, see the Rhodite Harvester and the Master Harvester seem to want me to do them. Oh my god, fuck, fine. I'll do the stupid Master Harvester and Rhodite thing. My god, it really wants me to do those, so I'll do them. Hold on, give me a second. 200 rocks. 200, 100 rocks. You know what? Let me show you a tech that I didn't show you before. Well, you may have seen a glimpse of it. You know, I don't know why I'm charging here. I don't need to do this. Let me show you this tech here if it's still in my thing. There it is. We call it mobile money. You ready for mobile money? There's the mobile money tech. It does exactly what you think it does. Now, this thing is not designed to harvest parts. It's not built to make sure the enemy drops parts like my other craft is with the projectiles. This rock's just a bunch of short-range missile launchers and 2 big boy missile launchers on the back. Now I could put cruise missiles on here, and I probably should actually put cruise missiles on here. So we might do that right now. I don't know if I've showed you guys cruise missiles yet. Here they are. They are extremely hard to get. Like, they don't drop ever because they're like the first thing to explode. But their range is insane. They don't track very well. But when it comes to big techs, yeah, those are what you want. Now this relies on little missiles mostly to do the bulk of its damage, and it's extremely effective at defending itself. It also, on the back of it, these things here, these are selling points. I don't know if I showed these before. These are mobile cell cannons, so they can just sell whatever. Like any ore that I pull onto the back of this thing will be immediately sold. This here is a generator. These two things are generators, so anything that I get that can be burned will be burned for power. For instance, if I grab some wood here, which is just laying on the ground conveniently, it'll burn some of it for power. You can see it spinning there, and that'll charge up my battery. Not quickly, mind, but it will charge up my battery. So if I'm driving through trees and shit like that, it'll do the work. Now there's two plasma drills on the front. You see those there? They do the work. They cut rocks. They destroy everything in front of me, along with these missiles destroying everything in front of me. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to use to clear out rocks and probably generate a little money. You'll see I'm at 310,000 right now. Watch in the next cut, see how much money I have. Or if you're curious about the tracking capabilities of these cruise missiles, here you go. That's what cruise missiles do, right there. No trouble destroying that one little lone craft. Do you guys actually want to see me breaking rocks? Just out of curiosity. This is what breaking rocks looks like. This is what I do with this thing. This is how long this is going to take. Just, I want you to know this. It's a labor of love just for you guys that I'm doing this stupid arbitrary mission. So we gained about 38K just from driving around breaking rocks. So Seems like a lot, right? I mean, that was... Oh, I don't know how long that was. That was probably 10 minutes worth of work, 15 minutes worth of work. I'm looking at my record time. Let's go ahead and swap craft while we're here. We'll go over to our attack craft and get it charging while we look at these missions. What do we got? Okay, we'll take all 3 of those and see what else it gives us. Nothing good. We really... Jesus, ramp! We really need to make this thing better. Here, actually, we can do one little thing to make this thing better right out of the gate. Here, check this out. That's bullshit, I know. Oh, fuck, there it is. Jesus. I was gonna say, I knew I had one in here somewhere. My goodness. We'll put this little anti-movement thing up there. There we go. There's an ion thruster, which will help us to move a little more quickly. We'll just put that right there because, you know, fuck it. Why not? So that will make us go forward faster. Whoa, turn it around. We don't want to go this way. That's a bad idea, bears. This craft is incredibly terrible. Just saying. Whoa, did you see that 360? Oh, speaking of 360s, look at that guy go. He's got something going on, doesn't he? Oh, so here's another Master Harvester mission. It's just simply refine resources. Now, that's not hard to do. I can refine 300 resources. I mean, that'll take me 30 seconds, but I'm driving around and I'm canceling all these other missions, hoping to roll better missions, assuming I can avoid any kind of hostiles around here. Now I can hold up on the on just like the not the number pad, but like just the up arrow on the keyboard, and it flies me a little bit higher above things. It's kind of necessary when you're tooling around in this low-flying hovercraft. It'll keep me out of the range of most projectiles, so that's why I chose a hovercraft for getting away from stuff. If I don't want to fight things, you know, hovercraft is the way to go. I'll just sit near my base, and my base will do the work for me, I suppose. It's just like trying to ram my base, and my base can't aim down far enough to shoot it. That's hilarious. There we go. I just shot the cab. That works. Oh, look, it's gonna get all of its, well, part of its blocks sucked up. That's cute. Or stuck on the base. Alright. Oh, easy. Whoa. Whoa. Easy, hovercraft. Easy. We're calm. We're calm, hovercraft. We're calm. It's calm. Safe place. This is a safe place. Holy shit. Here we go. This episode is getting long. Alright. So we're not seeing the missions I want, and that's fine. Whatever. Par for the course. Oh, well. No big deal. So what we can do is build our next little hovercraft here. I think we're gonna start with the same base that we had on our good tech earlier. So we'll just pop everything apart, and all that stuff will go get sucked into that. That's perfectly fine. And then we're gonna start with some Geocorp batteries, I think. That's always a good starting spot for something like this. So that last vehicle was twice as big as the one before it. So I suppose this one should be twice as big as that one, huh? I mean, if you're gonna have internal blocks, you may as well use them as batteries, right? They may as well be batteries internally. But I think in this case, maybe that is overkill. We'll go 3 wide, maybe a little bit longer than the other one was. We'll just go the regular cab and we'll stuff it down in there, because I'm not a big fan of the Future Tech cab. It has like attachment points on the back and the bottom. It doesn't have any on the front. I couldn't like well, I could jam it in here, but it'd be weird. And that's just, we're not gonna deal with it. We're not gonna deal with it. Let's flip over to our accessory blocks. The usual stuff. I think we're gonna need a radar on here. We're going to want a power gauge. Don't need, but want. We probably want some Geocorp gyros, actually. Thinking about it, we almost definitely want a Geocorp gyro. Let's throw one of these massive Geocorp gyros. Well, that was supposed to be in the middle, but it didn't quite go down in there. Get down into the craft. Down into the middle. There you go, buddy. There you go. Alright, we'll chuck off that battery. We're not going to need it. We need to call down another base. We need to call down another base that you guys have not seen yet, but I will not go over quite yet. We're going to call down this base here. It's not important what this is. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that it has this terminal on here, that one, that I can buy blocks from. I need... now I've forgotten what I came in here to buy. That's cute. Don't worry about those. We'll get to those in a second. Alright. So I needed to buy some of those. That's a manufacturing base. It builds items. I was going to build some Future Tech items, which we may yet do. Okay. What else do we need on this thing? We need a way to make it fly, obs. But, are there any other power blocks that we need on here? We're going to need shields, of course. Where are we going to put the shields? We also need a repair bubble. What's the range on this? Is it well inside of this? Yes. So let's whack in 2 Geocorp repair bubbles. Like so. Dual Geocorp repair bubbles. Okay. We also need the Hawkeye Havoc shield generators. Now, ideally I would put one on the front and one on the back, but they're kind of... yeah, their blocks are a little weird. Yeah, their range is decent enough to where I can just put them like that, and I think they should encompass the entire craft. Once that one charges, there it goes. Yeah, they'll cover the entire craft if I do that. Yep, that should be fine. We'll get rid of that Geocorp battery. Look how long this thing is taking to charge. I mean, it's been on that zapper for ages. I mean, it's got way more batteries than the other craft did. This is going to be too wide. Or 2 bubbles worth of craft. So we can probably extend out our battery pack range to like another grouping past where it's at right now, eh? Okay, there's our basic craft size, somewhat rounded out. Now I'm going to show you something here about our flight tech. Those things I bought, those hover pads. Yep, they should be in here somewhere abouts. There they be. Hawkeye Flying Fortress hover pads. Okay, so these are massive. Look at how big that thing is. These are huge, and they have massive lift on them. And we're going to put them on the outer edges. Oh, give me my build beam. What are you doing? We're going to put them on the outer edges here. They're not going to be completely exposed, like you might think. Hopefully they're inside the shield. They are inside the shield. Good. Okay. Okay. There we go. And that is going to be our upward propulsion. That should keep us off the ground a decent amount, despite our massive heft. And don't be fooled. These batteries are heavy. This thing is heavy. Back it in here. Now, there's one other component that we need in here that I forgot about. I knew I was thinking about something. We need a flight computer in order to control... Jesus, all the terminals, the solar panels just shut down at the same time. It was loud. We need a flight computer, or a stabilizing computer, in order to make this hovercraft even remotely flyable. So now if I turn off the build beam, it should stabilize itself in the air. And it should be able to... oh, it's still on car mode. We gotta turn it on to hovercraft mode. There we go. So okay. So she stabilizes herself in the air. You'll notice I'm controlling it now. I have very little control over axis of movement. Like, this thing is not fast by any means of the word. I mean, no, it's not quick at all. Stabilizing computer should do a good job of keeping her still, though. Yeah, no problems there. Okay, good start. We're gonna need a means to propel this thing forward. We also need, oh no, we have a radar in there, that's right. So we need to be able to push this thing in a direction. So we should have some sort of propulsion in here. I think we're gonna have to go with Future Tech style propulsion. So I only have the one medium ion drive. That's a problem. So I don't have any way to buy Future Tech stuff. However, if I can actually switch bases, there we go. You stay right there. I do have a Future Tech fabricator right here. A crafting block that I can use to build Future Tech blocks. Now let's just take a gander real quick. This is not going to be by any means in-depth. I think you can see just by looking at this what the crafting system entails. It's not complicated, but it is kind of convoluted. So that's going to take some resources. So I can hit craft on this. I should have all the requisite components in place in order to build this. It's a matter of having the resources. Now, these two here are composed entirely of trees. We can gain both of those just from tree resources. The sap and the rubber, or the wood and the rubber. There's probably enough laying on the ground over there to produce this. The second thing comes from the salt flats. Definitely don't have the ability to go get those resources quickly. However, that doesn't mean that I necessarily can't craft this. So let's just hit craft, and it'll come up with the components that it's trying to build. So for instance here, those are both wood components. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry if it's unclear what I'm talking about. These two things here, the little... yeah, so you can see what these need. Rubber jelly and fiberwood chunk. Now that, in and of itself, is like, well, shit, how the hell do I get that? I'm sitting inside the base menu. So I have my scrappers over here. Let's just go ahead and take a look at our inventory. Now I have all this, well, this is Hawkeye specifically. I have all these resource chunks. So I have a Hawkeye resource chunk here. I can just toss it in the scrapper, and what it should spit out, hopefully this thing's actually set to speed. It is not. Turbo speed, please. And it should spit out that resource, right? And it's gonna send whatever it needs over to... That is a lot of that resource. It's gonna send whatever it needs over to that. Holy shit, are you done? Now it's done. A little excessive, okay. Maybe we won't scrap Hawkeye parts. Hawkeye is 64. Okay, I probably should have looked at that before I scrapped. Is there one that has a smaller amount? Oh my god, the Geocorp ones are 120. That's impressive. GSO blocks, okay. So the GSO ones are only 24. Good. So, okay, do we have a Fibron block over here? We do. So we can scrap a GSO Fibron block. That'll give us some wood. Man, that was excessive. That's an entire silo of that shit. That'll give us some wood. Now, granted, now that I'm doing this, I'll be able to build a few of these since I'm essentially building up all the resources to make it. So it's going to go through its little process, take its time to do this stuff. It might take a second. Because we do need 4 of those, and these things are expensive in and of themselves, too, so. So here's a flaw with my crafting base. This was the first pass into building this, so you understand that there's going to be flaws in how I do this. I noticed that resource that it's crafting out of here, I need in order to make the next part here, but it doesn't have any of that in the rotation, so I need 4 more of this part, but it's not calling them. Like, there's enough to make it there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's enough rubber jelly there to make it. So let's go to the complex crafter, because it's not a complex component, it won't be using that. And let's just say, take these and craft some of these. And these should go over to the holding pad over here. I've kind of tried to think about this, but yeah, this was not ready to show you guys, hence why it's kind of rough around the edges. You'll understand, I'm sure. Ah, okay. So I have to stack all of, so these, I didn't want to have to explain this stuff this episode. This is gonna be a long episode. So these components here, these blocks, you add into the fabricators in order to make more advanced components. Apparently if you have them just sitting in a fabricator, it can't make anything but those components. What a pain in the dick, huh? Crafting, man. And keep in mind, this is all to make one of these thrusters. I mean, it's not like I'm making a bunch of them. I'm making one. Granted, my silos would have you think otherwise, but I'm making one of these. Okay. Next component. Okay, so we can go about this a different method. We have the scrappers all put onto this thing, obs. So we can take something we wouldn't need. So let's say like an advanced weapon block, and let's, well, because this is a thruster, let's try some flight blocks. The components seem to share what's in common with them, right? So like, does that make sense? So like, if it's a thruster, it'll use thruster components, or components that are at least other thrusters use. How about that? Now there's a Hawkeye twist prop. We can probably just throw that in there and see what that spits out. Okay, so yeah, so I got actually a couple components there that I need. Very useful, actually. Why don't we just throw 2 more Hawkeye twist props in there, huh? Because fuck it. We'll throw all the Hawkeye twist props in there. I don't even care anymore. This thing is sorted, so my components should stay on the bottom side and my raw ore should stay on the top side, left and right side respectively. You can kind of see by the distinction there. My sorting is unclear at best, but I tried to keep it at least somewhat organized. Okay. So let's just throw this medium rotor in there too for shits and giggles, because I'll probably never fucking use it. And we'll throw this one in there as well, and this one as well. Because, I don't know, I'm a bad person? Eh? Let's see if we have any of these oilite blocks, elastic oilite jelly blocks, that's what I'm looking for. So this one has 24, is that, what is that? What brand is that? There you go, it's a GSO. Okay, so that's what that one wants to make another one of those cyclone thrusters, which we have in there, but I guess it doesn't know that because we waited so long to do it. Let's see it make those. It should cycle around some resources here and grab some other stuff. Hopefully, yep, shits out another one of them thingies. Okie dokie, on to the last thing. We need some dervish gel. Does anybody see a dervish around here we can kill? Let me look what that takes. Keep in mind that when I shut this base down, when I pack it back up, that it will drop all these resources. Like, none of this stuff stays. Oh, also, if I cancel this, I don't think it drops the stuff that it's already taken in. So there's a lot of resources in there. So we want to make sure not to cancel that. It's like bad news bears. So this thing wants erudite and ignite in order to make this stuff, which I can do because we have those resource blocks. So there's, I called it ignite, but I mean ignian probably is what it's meant to be called. There's that, and there's the mission complete for the harvester. That's kind of cool. It just happened to happen right there. Oh, we've loaded up our belt. See that? No es bueno. No es bueno, señor. So we have all these rubber bricks here. If we build another one of these crafting machines, let's say, what builds the smallest one? GSO does. So if we build a GSO fabricator, there it is, fabricobbler. We'll just put it on the end here. And if we go into this thing and we tell it to make, it should be in here. God, I hope it's in here and I'm not stupid. Yes, okay. So we tell it to make a, what are we looking for again? I'm kind of stupid, don't mind me. Well, that's a black one. I don't think it's a carbureous brick. I think those are rubber blocks. So I think we want to make a rubber, yes, see, look down here. There it is, okay. So we should be able to craft one of them, right? What do you mean? There's plenty of it right here. Ah. Perhaps that one little belt there was fucking shit up. So let's just take that belt out and let it do the full loop. And also, you're seeing our resources are cycling now in a meaningful manner. Good. Okay, so now shit is starting to work like it should. Fuck. Now that we've hopefully cleared out a little bit of that. Let's go ahead and make another one of those. Okay, okay. So now we're on to the Z-Floor explosives, which we need carburous bricks and blast caps. Where do you think you might get blast caps from? Any thoughts? I'm gonna guess a weapon. So why don't we just... I'm not gonna throw the gigaton cannon in there, that doesn't make much sense. Why don't we just throw a combat shotgun in there. See if we get some blast caps from that. Well, what are those red things there? Those blast caps? One can only hope. Are you a blast cap? Hey, what do you know? Fucking... even a blind pig or something like that, right? Okay, well you have blast caps and you have carburous bricks in here somewhere. I know you do. Do you not? Do you guys see any carburous bricks in there? Well, I'll be bamboozled. There's no carburous bricks in there. Alright, well. Oh, is it because this is already crafting the dervish gel? It needs something else to craft the Z4 explosives? Oh, see now we're getting somewhere. I'm learning things here. We're learning about this. I have more of the, well, I don't have any of the not complex ones, but I have a complex one, and I should have a advanced. So there's a 2 and a 1. Might as well throw a 1 on that one, too. Things are happening. I'm not looking, because I don't know what's going on. We'll throw a 3 on that one. Okay. 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 I think I'm figuring it out. I think all your little crafting stations need to have all the stuff on them. We got a thruster out of it in the end, though. I mean, winning, I suppose. I guess. I don't know. I guess that's winning, isn't it? We built the thing that we wanted. Although, I mean, look at that stack of resources it took us to do it. So, yep. Cool. Go ahead and throw that on there because wasted all that time doing stupid shit. But you get an idea how the manufacturing process works now. You kind of understand that there's, yeah, there's seems to be a method to the madness. And it seems to be fairly well designed to make it so that shit is easier to do than not. Coincidentally, that's what we're gonna look like. Now the weapons for this, we might have to do some more advanced crafting, but I'm not gonna take any more of your time today, guys. That's what I got for you. We'll finish this up in the next episode. We'll finish the craft. We'll finish our crafting. We'll do all kinds of stuff. We'll finish our final ultimate craft. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, been a long episode. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.